Alright, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you a StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm replay cast here. Grab this replay right out of the All Inspiration replay vault. All Inspiration is the team that I play on, and so do these players. So let's go ahead and introduce the two players, starting with the Red Zerg player down in the bottom right corner of Coda. He is Hindenzerg. It says UFL on his tag, but he's actually on Team All Inspiration. And up in the top left corner, the blue Terran, he is Barcode, who is actually eXiled, who is actually also a member of Team All Inspiration, just playing on his Barcode here because he wants to see how high he can get his Terran, I think. Because I know for sure he is actually a Diamond level Protoss player on our team. So this is a Platinum match, so I'm guessing he's a Platinum level Terran. And going up against one of his teammates, which is going to be pretty fun. A little bit of banter in the chat here as eXiled is trying to get Hindenzerg to realize who he actually is. And let's see here. We got the SCV moving out. We have a gas going down first before anything else. So this is pretty interesting, and this SCV is not actually heading towards the normal scout path. I think he's actually looking to proxy his barracks here, which, well, before I start trying to guess what it is, we'll just have to kind of wait and see. Meanwhile, though, Hindenzerg is going to be moving with that hatch first, which is incredibly standard, and why cheeky plays like this can actually pay off for the Terran player, because usually the Zerg won't be really expecting anything too crazy. You can't expect an Overlord to want to float over this anytime soon, since it's already, you know, ran its course and heading over to the natural. So what we're hoping for here for Hindenzerg is hopefully he will use this Overlord to spot up the ramp, because you want to see if the barracks is actually here or not. And it seems like something that, you know, it's something kind of silly because it should always be there, but in this case it's not. And learning that it's not there can really tip him off. He is going for the pool and then the gas follow-up. And the barracks is just about to be finished here, so really excited to see what's going to be coming out of here. I have a feeling it's got to be a Reaper, and it is going to be a Reaper. SCV going to go ahead and scout up there and probably try to drop down a bunker for that Reaper. But if we look at Hindenzerg's view, he hasn't checked the ramp yet, so he has no idea that the barracks isn't there. And this Reaper is going to be jumping in here pretty early. In a standard game, the Zerg players' lings will just be about to pop here when the Reaper comes in. This Reaper's going to get there even earlier. So he's going to get a nice scout off. Meanwhile, SCV building a bunker down here on the low ground. If that finishes, things are going to be pretty rough for Hindenzerg here. Already losing a drone to the first Reaper. Drone's down here trying to stop this bunker from going up. Reaper up here is still getting kills. About to get its second kill. Oh, nice save there with the Spore Crawler. The bunker has finished, but the SCV is retreating into the bunker here. Second Reaper's about to be following this up here. Another drone goes down. A third drone goes down. And this is looking pretty heavy here for Hindenzerg here. He doesn't want to forget about these Spore Crawlers. Already forgetting one. The second one finishes as well. That's really too bad. The bunker does get salvaged, which is at least a small victory for Hindenzerg, but these extra Spore Crawlers really suck. You can see he's mined well over 100 gas here, forgetting his Zergling speed, just forcing a lot of pressure on him. And the factory is following up here, actually going to be making some Hellions to support these Reapers. Reapers are trying to get back in. They do pick off yet another drone. This is just hell for Hindenzerg right now. He can actually spot up where the Reapers are coming from. There's 3 Reapers joining the fight, and this is just doing so much damage. If eXiled can keep this up without losing any Reapers, I don't think Hindenzerg is ever going to be able to pull back. I mean, he's in full Ling production right now. Zergling speed still hasn't started yet. One Reaper getting dangerously close. He does get picked off by the Hero Queen. This Queen is taking lots of damage, though, trying to retreat back to the creep spread, and it actually does go down. That's overall, I think, a win for eXiled as he picks off the initial Queen here from Hindenzerg. He did get himself a little bit supply block. Got to make sure he doesn't fall too far behind in his macro. Hellions look like they're not actually trying to make it across the map. They're just for at-home defense. And Reapers here trying to poke up, see what else they can do. Finally, Zergling speed has started for Hindenzerg, but the worker count, I mean, right now the Terran player is actually still even with the Zerg player, which is really something you wouldn't really expect. 2 Reapers going to try to pop up here. Looks like some Hellions are going to come in for some support as well. This Reaper wants to be careful. Don't get caught up there. It actually does manage to dodge the initial link. He's going to try to just get a scout off. This Reaper is fighting the Queen. Actually, nice micro there from Hindenzerg. That other Queen is going dangerously low as well. And now the Hellions join the fight, and Hindenzerg is just so much on his back foot here. 3rd Reaper joins the fight as well. That Queen is going to be going down, and now all of these drones are exposed. This is absolutely crazy here for Hindenzerg. Wow, so many drones getting toasted up. This Queen might go down as well, and I don't know. I mean, Zergling's speed still isn't even finished yet. Lots of Lings on the way, but with some just basic micro coming from eXiled, he is going to be able to out-micro those slow Lings, and the LOL comes out from Hindenzerg, and yeah, he was a little bit flustered and put under pressure during that game. Zergling's speed not even able to finish, and eXiled just sort of enjoying his victory. That was a very well-played game from eXiled, though, with the proxy Reaper play. Nice that it wasn't fully all-in either, getting a natural up here and just continuing to macro up. Yeah, it was overall really well done. And Hindenzerg obviously wasn't 100% sure with how he was going to deal with that. Letting these Spore Crawlers finish was really just an unfortunate turn of events for him. But this is how you learn, right? You get beaten in games like this by this, and you end up figuring out how to do a better job next time, and hopefully you don't die to it. But overall, it was a really well-played game from eXiled and Hindenzerg both. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned. We're going to have more StarCraft stuff coming up for you soon.